All right, we're at negative 1 minute in. We're gonna wait for that to kind of count down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and post in chat and everything. Still at negative 32 seconds. I'm just a little bit paranoid. I know for a fact that this is probably gonna upload the beginning of the countdown timer and everything to YouTube, but just to make sure, we're gonna go ahead and let it get to the end of everything essentially. Um, and then I'll give all the disclaimers and everything, and then we will continue on with the live stream. So we are at 5 seconds positive time. So for disclaimers, I go to say that firstly, I have the AC running in the home because it's been fairly hot here in Florida recently, so you'll probably hear that in the background. It's running right now. It's that weird, annoying thing. Bus Cusker, I see you in chat. Um, I think the other disclaimer to put out is that it's currently 11:23, so I'm not going to raise my voice too high because obviously people in the household are sleeping and everything, so I can't, raise my voice because that'd be a bad thing to do. I just had a bunch of Doritos. That's the reason I didn't start the live stream earlier because I was really really hungry because I haven't eaten pretty much all day. So you know how chips get like stuck in the back of your throat and things like that. Yeah, that might happen to me. So that's just something to look out for. Is if I like start coughing and whatnot. This thing is so ugly. Thank gosh I'm scrapping this for a new one. Ranger, I see you in chat now. So I did put out a video that I'm probably gonna have to take down after this because it's over. Like I don't need that video to be out anymore. Saying that once I got to 540 subscribers, I do the intervention live stream, and I got to 541 today. So yeah, obviously I need to do that or start the live stream, which is why we are here doing that. We're doing this today. So we will be starting on the intervention basically right now. Um, I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different. Usually I start with the grip because that sets up the scaling for the entirety of the bottle. But I think if I change it up to starting in a different position, I might get a little bit better of like a scale for the entirety of the weapon basically. So I guess I can give a shout out to Nick Brick. Um, Watching his rocket launcher video kind of inspired the tube for this that I'm about to do. And then I'd also like to point out um, the SR25 that I did a while back used a method kind of similar to this one basically. So yes, it's a method I've used before. I just kind of want to see how in general this is going to work out. This is the area that I'm afraid of. Is down here at the end, getting the barrel and everything set up on the inside like it should be set up, because I don't think I'm going to be able to set it up properly the way that I want to, because that will close off, but then up here I still have this open, which I don't believe I can solve. So yes, so I just need the barrel's going to be sticking out through here, so I can get if I can get this section closed off and looking better than what it currently is, then we will be on the right track. I used the wrong piece there. I wanted to use this one. And this should go in there. Come on. Okay, so you don't go in there because you are too short. So if I take this piece and you go in there properly, all right, I can live with that. And then if I take and do this, hopefully bricks will stack up. Okay, so the bricks don't stack up to where I need them to. If I reverse it and place a plate in there, will that work? That will in fact work. Alright, so that is a start right there. Forgot that this is the opposite version. Right there. And that'll give us a place to start working with the barrel and everything like that, essentially. Alrighty. So we're going to say that this is probably a rail system right there. So we need to obviously include that. And I think we should set up a panel of these going down for a reason that will be obvious soon. Just take that and put it off to the side. Delete all these. And then take the double tool. Do that. Get rid of that. Color selection tool. Duplicate this. And rotate it around until I didn't delete the bottom one of these. Until it falls into place like so. And I believe that will give us the first little portion through here of the intervention. So we'll go 7 backwards like that. Take these on outwards. Like so. And then come place the rail system back on top of here. I think we're going to go 3 stud wide worth of rail system space because that's like the standard now in the community. If you can have the pieces for it, obviously, because it does require a lot of pieces to get down correctly. And like that, we have the rail system right here. And then we need to kind of mark out where the bipod would technically go. So I think the bipod would take like 4 studs worth of space. So right here would be the 4 studs worth of space for the bipod. Okay, so if this is 4 studs, this would be like another 16 or so through here. I think I'll bump it down to 14. We'll go with that. $14 sounds like a solid number to go with. Okay, so we can take and delete these down here. Grab all of you and move them down by 2. Use these to come back in to where we offset it. Like so. And then come in and increase these out by the 14 studs that we previously discussed. And 14 studs is that long. Just like so. Oh, I didn't think that one through, because I technically need to take these and duplicate them going down. What if I just took and did that going up to there? Delete these down here and use 2s once more to get these on the offset so that we can use the 1x4s on the next section that we go to work on. That is the front portion of the intervention barrel shroud thing. So I'd go to say that it's a good start to do 8 studs worth of room here. We can do pretty easily. Because it's going to be a little bit different than the other sections that we've been working on doing. Because it's a tad bit wider. We're actually going to do plates over top of it. Like so. And then come through and put everything back together like it was, basically, with the one pieces here. Because it's not that big of a gap there. So these pieces will work just fine for what they need to do. And then I'm going to leave the bottom part of it open, because the bottom part of it is going to be a little bit different. This bottom part down here is going to be different, so I can need to delete all these, because that's where the grip here will go. So to do the first portion of the grip, I'll drop an 8. Actually, I'll drop that. Take these on through. Like so. Place down all of these. Control C, Control V. Place that here. And then I'll make the bottom portion of that. So I need to put down those. And boom. Boom. Like so, and that will give me an opportunity to do the bolt looking things that are there. Those 2 screw things. I will work on that later though, after we finish doing. I thought this looked kind of long. Looks kind of long because this section should not be here. I believe we'll drop that down to being 14 all the way through. Yeah. Just like so, and then we can dig in, put this back on. Okay, so these should not be 14, they should actually be 12. Oh, Busk, if you're still in chat, you mind telling me what you used to live stream your Battlefront gameplay? Because I thought that was kind of cool. Like the chat being on the side and things like that. I thought that was pretty legit. So if you are in fact still like in chat um, and can talk to me, like that'd be awesome to figure out what program that you were using for that and whether or not it's like free or not. Because I might switch back over to that one. Oh, I didn't know it was only you. Alrighty then. So this is going to be 6 studs there. at the drop. 2's going through here to offset it again, which is kind of annoying. This band here is going to be too wide, which is kind of a problem. How am I going to do the bolt? I don't know how I'm going to do the receiver, so I don't know how I'm going to do the bolt. If I knew how to do it, if I knew how I was going to do the receiver, I'd tell you how I was going to do the bolt. But considering I don't, then I really can't tell you how I'm going to do it. The only thing that the main reason that I had trouble with the original intervention is because I didn't sleep on it long enough, like I should have. Because that's how I plan out models. I just sit in bed and I just think about what I'm going to do for certain portions of it, which is why I can easily go through this barrel section that I'm doing right now, because I sat there and I thought about exactly like how I was going to do this portion of the gun. So things will start like slowing down once we get to the receiver, unless everything just starts falling into place naturally. And I think I'll put this section 4 and this section 1 going backwards. So we need to drag these on back just a tad bit more, going and offset in the middle. Hey, Detlany plays. I see you in chat now. I'm pretty good right now. I haven't gotten frustrated with the intervention just yet, but I think I might start getting frustrated once I get around to doing the receiver and everything. But yeah, wouldn't this be the handguard more than the barrel technically? But they're basically just interchangeable at this point. You'd be surprised how hot your handguard gets when shooting. That was blatantly made obvious yesterday while I was shooting. Uh, I guess it's something that I can talk about on live stream. I went out shooting yesterday with a friend of mine who invited me out to go shooting. It was pretty great. Thank you to that friend who invited me to go shooting. I think my stream just cut out on me, but I didn't hear OBS or anything. So yeah, but we started out small. I started with a Ruger Mark III, which is basically just it's a 22 pistol, semi-automatic, 10 rounds in the magazine. That was a pretty fun thing to use. Um, we moved up to a Sig Sawyer 380 pocket pistol. I had the most trouble with the recoil out of that. 380 is by no means like a big round, but that thing sucked shooting because it was so small. I couldn't get a proper grip on it. Uh, it was definitely not fun to shoot. You broke your arm? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That really sucks. As I explain the story, you mind explaining how you broke your arm? If you want to talk about how you broke your arm. If you don't, then it's cool. After the pistols, because those were all the pistols that we brought out, he had a friend of his Glock, but we didn't bring that out because we didn't have permission to shoot it, so couldn't use it. We moved on to an AR-15, which I actually had problems with shooting. I couldn't get low enough down onto uh, the stock because of the ear protection I had on, so I couldn't really aim, so everything I was shooting was real high. It's kind of embarrassing. Um, Then we moved on to the AK-47, and I think the AK-47 was just way easier to shoot than the AR-15. I had like a much easier time shooting the AK-47 than I did the AR-15, which is really interesting. Um, I had way better grips with the AK-47 than I did the AR-15. Friend tripped and fell on you. Oh man, I'm sorry that happened to you. That really sucks. I hope you feel better sometime soon. Uh, After the AK-47, we moved on to a 12 gauge bolt action shotgun. That's the shotgun that I have. I made a video on it. I'll be uploading videos showing the shooting and everything sometime soon-ish, eventually, whenever I get around to editing and putting that all together. I will be doing that. Um, Out of them all, I had the most trouble with the 12 gauge shotgun because it just kicks like a lot. It has really bad kick to it. Or not. Oh my gosh. Not the 12 gauge. I didn't have much problems with the 12 gauge actually. I had problems with the 380 pocket pistol. Interventions are difficult to do, so I can understand why you say that. It's definitely not an easy gun. There's a lot of circles that go into making it. Just not the easiest of things to do in Lego. This piece here should have gone right in there. We're gonna take a... Yes, the stream is in fact lagging. You're right, the stream is in fact lagging. I don't know what's up with it. I really don't. I I honestly don't. So if it's that cancerous, I could just stop the stream and just build the intervention off the stream. Your two options as of right now is I stop the stream because it's that bad, or I just continue streaming and you suffer through it. Yes, there is in fact someone on YouTube who got banned for being a pure racist. There's not much else to say about it other than that, to be honest. That's basically just her fault for being dumb enough to put out that type of opinion on the internet, of all places. Dang. I wonder how you're supposed to do like schoolwork or anything like that if it's like that then. Well, welcome back, Ian. I don't know what my power level is. I don't even know what you're talking about. So I don't know.